I just finished up the due process, and I felt like I did good enough on that. But I'm going to just show you this little snippet right here. Um, those are 42 USC 651. I showed you in there has only authorization for the appropriation of funds. Well, here it is. 45 CFR 301.1, federal funding of state 4D programs. This is not another authorization. They have no authorization. You'll never find a legislative delegation of authority to operate a child support enforcement agency. They know this. That's why they make it a private agency that's state and federally funded. The federal funding rate is 66%. Says it right here that they're not presided over by a judge of the court. This is a Florida statute, but it states plainly that the agency rents and the courtroom. They call it the agency's facilities. It's not the agency's facilities, it's the county's facilities. So they must be renting them. So the state's renting the county's facilities, and the administrative law judges come at the agency's request, use the agency's facilities at a time convenient for the provider of the facilities, which is the agency. So the administrative law judges are kissing the agency's ass all the way through. And they'll hold, and look here, it's on a contract basis, to any governmental business for any hearing. So these lawyers, attorneys, they're not even lawyers, they're attorneys. You know, they think they're so smart that no one's ever going to figure out what they're doing, but they're blatantly advertising right here. Yeah, we'll come in there and violate the law for any entity as long as we get paid. Got to get that contract basis. Any hearing. We'll uphold whatever the agency wants us to do. We'll fulfill the contractual obligations for the agency at their facilities, convenient at a time that's good for them. No problem. Just make sure you pay us. This is how it is. And it's our fault because we don't know the law. Governmental entity is closely affiliated. Affiliate is a company. Business dealings. That's what an affiliate is. They say it right there, governmental entity. Governmental entity is affiliated. Well, an affiliate is a business. A subsidiary, that's an enterprise. An enterprise is a business. More than 50%? Let's see. 66%. That's more than 50%, isn't it? Enterprise, corporation, business, driven by initiative and resourcefulness to conduct entrepreneurial activity. Entrepreneurial activity is an organized business owner group for improving business. Requirements for cooperative arrangements. States must ensure that all cooperative arrangements contain a clear description of the specific duties, functions, and responsibilities that parties will comply, implementing federal regulations, not laws, regulations. By the 4D, billing the 4D agency relevant for state and for federal and state reimbursement requirements. So you got to pay them back. The 4D agency has to pay them back for all their arrangements, helping us out. Thank you for helping us collect money from your populace. Now we'll give you a big chunk of change at the end of the fiscal year because we're not going to spend it all. Thank you so much. Agency shall appoint administrative law judge. Agency appoints. Where's impartiality? Where's unbiased hearing? 556B3, presiding employees. Well, who's presiding? That'd be the hearing officer. Is he an employee? He must be. He's an employee of the agency under a contract. Let's see, I'll show it to you. Contract. Under contract basis. executing, administering, and enforcing the civil service rules and regulations. Civil service. Did you know you were in the civil service? Oh, you must have knew it. You submitted. You subscribed. It's single and separate. It's private. That makes it private right there. It's no longer federal government, no longer state government. It's single and separate. Separate cooperative arrangements, provisions, reimbursing. Courts and law enforcement. Wonder what they're reimbursing courts and law enforcement for. I thought they already received payment from us. Huh. Well, what is a buddy system? Look at that. It's a cooperative arrangement, a buddy system. Isn't that something? State plan must provide for buddy systems with courts and law enforcement officials. Huh. Under financial arrangement with courts and law enforcement officials. Well, that sounds an awful lot like additional emoluments while holding an office of honor, doesn't it? Look that up. Oh, look, they have customers. I thought only businesses had customers. Well, they charge fees, service charges. 75% of additional revenues generated. What? That means they're holding your money as a 25% hold. And then they're multiplying it by 3. So there's a 75% additional. That means profit, doesn't it? Oh, we don't. Look at that. Oh, and it only costs. Oh, can't impose excessive regulatory costs on a regulated person. What's a regulated person? It's not a free person. 5 U.S.C. 551(1), government-controlled corporation, does not include the courts of the United States. There is no due process, people. There is no court. There is no court order. What you have is a business contract through a business who has no authority in your business. Period. At all. Ever. They're not lawful. If they were lawful, they'd come at you with the law and they'd provide due process. If there is no due process, there is no law. Feel free, freeze this, look it all up, find it on your own, however you're going to come across it, just get it and understand it. Comprehend it. Don't understand anything. But anyway, y'all have a good day. Good luck with it.